Tamil means being proud of my culture, my heritage, and my roots. It's not just about the food that we eat at home or the language we speak, but it's really about honouring my parents and other Tamil people's struggles that they went through.
I think a part of Tamil culture that I really connect with is Tamil cinema. I feel like as a child growing up in a household where it was just full of Tamils, the only source of entertainment that we had was the TV, which always played movies. So growing up watching black and white films from Shivaji, Ganesan's films, NGR films, to Rajini, Kamal, Vijay, Ajit, you name it, I watched it all when I was a child. So I think that also kind of shaped me as the Tamil I am now. I didn't really have anyone teaching me Tamil. It was through movies where I learned Tamil. The Tamil I speak now is purely written from these movies, say cinema dialogues and song lyrics and so on and so on. I think cinema is that hype and craze still lives in me to this day. If there's a movie that's coming out probably tomorrow, I'll probably be the first person in that screen to watch it. So I think yeah, cinema kind of even brought out the talents out of me. Say I do mimicry, I do acting, um I do other things based on cinema. I work in cinema as well. So I think that itself giving me a door of opportunities. It's always been cinema to showcase myself as a Tamil and put Tamils on the map.
I've heard a lot of people say that there's no country without Tamils, but Tamils themselves don't have a country. I don't see this as a weakness. I see this as a strength. As a community where we unite comes down to language. So whether we be Tamils from Ceylon, whether we are Tamils from Tamil Nadu, whether we're Tamils from Malaysia, Mauritius, you name it, I think the language is the uttermost connection that's created amongst the global Tamil. I don't think that there's one thing about Tamil culture that I would want to tell the world about because our language is so vast and very deep knowledge into various things. Uh, when we look back at how the Tamils begun, the language was the core of our culture. That's why we say Tamil was one of the first languages of the world. And you see a lot of sculptures, you see a lot of writings on palm leaves, on a lot of stones. There's archaeological proofs that shows that Tamil was one of the first ever languages of the world. So I think it's important that we carry forward and show how powerful this language is. With over 200 alphabets, where if you go to any other languages, it's 26 alphabets. So having over 200 alphabets in a language alone, I think it's a miracle. And it's so vast in terms of culture of the language.
Being Tamil has definitely shaped my career path because I feel like it's taught me a lot of resilience. Being one of the only Tamil people in my area growing up, I feel like I've always strived for more, and I guess there's this deep sense of like wanting to prove myself. As even though like I'm a minority, I want to do what like the majority is doing and represent my community. I feel like the thing that is most misunderstood is just the scale of how big and amazing and like all these talents that people within the Tamil community have, but it's not represented that much in the bigger media. So I feel like that's definitely misunderstood because we have so much to offer, and I don't know if that's portrayed that well. I feel like for me, resilience means just pushing those boundaries, especially being a Tamil girl in the Western world. I feel like we always, well, me personally, I feel like I'm always striving for more to prove that I'm representing my identity, but also that I can be more than just a Tamil girl in the Western world. I feel like I want to show that I also bring so much more to the platforms.
There's been several moments throughout my life where I felt truly proud to be Tamil, seeing the amazing amounts of activism that we have from leaders all around the world, or what's gone on back home, to my parents' struggles and sacrifices that they've made for me to put me into the position I'm in today. I feel really proud of the history I've come from. So when I go to my work and I do it day to day, from changing smiles and making patients feel happy, it all comes from me being Tamil, because that's what made me who I am today. I think there's lots of things that we can do to rewrite our narrative to show that there's more to us than what we've been through. And we can do this in many different ways. I think supporting Tamil-led projects, being able to celebrate our achievements, because we are now in places that we were once excluded from. I think it's really important for us to appreciate and understand the past that our parents and our generations before us have gone through, but not let that define us of who we are today, and not let that stop us, put any barriers in front of us to all that we can achieve.